Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone can see and hear me today, and I hope everyone's doing really great this morning. Welcome back to the Skincare Basics video series brought to you by Rasa Spa. My name is Ariel, and I am a skin therapist and licensed esthetician at Rasa. Just to give you a heads up, I am going to be following a script just so that I can, kind of pay attention to time and not talk forever about skincare, which is something that I absolutely could do. So don't mind me if I kind of look away. If you have any questions as I'm talking about this, feel free to just enter those in the chat box and I'll try to keep up with them as we go. I am really excited to share today's topic, Moisturize, because it is absolutely vital for healthy, glowing skin. I cannot tell you how many clients I've met over the years who either moisturize improperly or simply don't moisturize at all. And I'm going to be completely upfront with you, that makes me cringe. Not for myself, but for their precious skin. It is so important for skin to retain its moisture and hydration. Remember when we talked about how vital strong and healthy barrier function is? If you watched the second video in this series, exfoliation, then you should already know that barrier function is responsible for skin strength and protection from external aggressors like pollution and allergens. Moisturizing supports the skin's lipid barrier. Therefore, it is a necessity for all skin types and conditions, including and possibly even especially oily and acneic skin types. I wanted to mention that because a lot of people who have oily skin or acne really try to omit this step, and it's one of the worst things that you could possibly do for your skin type and condition. Just remember that not all moisturizers are created equal, and one size most definitely does not fit all. We'll talk more about that shortly, but first I want to give you a quick science lesson on transepidermal water loss. This is the act of water evaporating from the surface of the skin after passing from the dermis to the epidermis. The process is completely natural, but it's still important to assist your skin in retaining moisturization, especially if you are concerned with aging or live in a low humidity environment, or if you have a dry skin type. This can be obtained with the use of humectants, emollients, and occlusives. Humectants like lactic acid, aloe vera, glycerin, and hyaluronic acid extract water molecules from humidity in the air. Alternatively, from the underlying dermis in the environment, if the environment is low humidity. Emollients come in the form of lotions, creams, ointments, and gels, and commonly contain oils and lipids such as shea butter, which help to reduce or to replace natural lipids that have been depleted with age. They tend to be high in fatty acids and triglycerides, making them critical for revitalizing and repairing the skin. I apologize, that's my cat knocking on my door. So occlusives tend to have a heavy consistency, which acts as a physical barrier to help prevent water loss while simultaneously protecting the skin from external aggravators. When looking for occlusives, keep an eye out for ingredients like silicone and olive oil. Now that you know why moisturizing is so important and that it takes a few types of ingredients to achieve optimal hydration, let's talk about which moisturizers might be best for your unique skin type and conditions. If you're unsure about what your skin type is, I encourage you to go back and watch the first video in this series, Cleansing. There, I break it all down for you. For now, I'm going to share some of my favorite moisturizers, which should pretty much cover everyone, but remember there are so many to choose from. Now that you know what to look for, you'll be able to do your own research, and don't worry, it's the fun kind. I've already done all of the hard stuff for you to find the product that your skin falls in love with. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to share my favorite moisturizers with you. Okay, so the first one is the Firm Skin Acai Moisturizer. This is part of the Firm Skin line, which we have talked about in these videos before. This contains acai berry juice, shea butter, and botanical hyaluronic acid. So we talked about how shea butter and botanical or hyaluronic acid are important for moisturizing. It's a great option for mature and or dry skin types. You could even consider using this at night during the winter time and or in low humidity environments if you have combination skin and need a little extra oomph out of your moisturizer. The next moisturizer I'm going to talk about is the Calm Skin Chamomile Moisturizer, which is part of the Calm Skin line. It contains chamomile, aloe vera juice, shea butter, calendula oil, and sunflower oil. It's a great option for most skin types, particularly sensitive, reactive, or inflamed. However, if you are very oily, I would probably go with another option. The next moisturizer I'm going to talk about is our Bright Skin Moisturizer, which is part of our Bright Skin line. It contains stone crop, which I've talked about in these videos before for being hydrating and brightening, licorice root, and giga white, which lighten the appearance of dark spots. It's a great option for anyone suffering from hyperpigmentation and sun damage. It would be acceptable for combination dry and mature skin types. The next one I'm going to talk about is the Clear Skin Probiotic Moisturizer, which I do have a sample of. That is part of the Clear Skin line. It contains shea butter, tea tree oil, yogurt, and willow bark extract to visibly reduce inflammation, tone, and restore moisture. It's a great option for acneic skin as well as oily and combination skin types. You could even consider using this with a dry skin type suffering from acne, as long as you're using other supportive products like hydrating serums or alternating with a heavier moisturizer. So like I've said in these videos before, customization is absolutely key when it comes to skincare. One size does not fit all. You don't need to have one cleanser or one moisturizer. It's best to have multiple products to choose from depending on the time of year and depending on your skin. As we age, our skin gets drier, things like that. I do have a couple of other moisturizers I'm going to talk about, but I think that I just wanted to mention with Eminence moisturizers in particular, a lot of them don't actually contain water. So they're very heavy. So sometimes people will think, well, oh, it's just way too heavy for my skin. I'm not sure how to use it. If you read the directions, most Eminence moisturizers will actually tell you that you can emulsify the moisturizer with a little bit of water for a lighter application. It's not going to weaken the effects of the moisturizer. The moisturizers are super active, which is why they don't have that extra water ingredients. So it's okay to add a tiny bit of water or a tiny bit of toner. So then there's a couple of other moisturizers that are worth mentioning, acneic or if you're very oily. So the first one, I think I might have lost you guys there. I hope you didn't miss anything. But what I was saying was that I have a couple of moisturizers to mention if you're very acneic or very oily. The first one is the Acne Advanced Clarifying Hydrator. This is an ultra light hydrating lotion that contains time-released encapsulated salicylic acid, which is one of those acids we talked about in the exfoliation video, and zinc hyaluronate, which reduce the appearance of oily skin, blemishes, breakouts, and scarring. So again, that's very, very lightweight. If you're someone who doesn't want something very heavy or thick and you suffer from acne, that is a good option for you. The other one worth mentioning is our Stone Crop Hydrating Gel, which is also part of that Stone Crop line. It contains absolutely no oil. So even though I've told you how much I love oils, if you are one of those people who just does not want to be touched with oil, this is the option for you. It is a gel. Succulent Stone Crop gives the skin instant, deep penetrating moisture that soothes, heals, and evens skin tone. So it's a great option for someone suffering from hyperpigmentation, if you're oily, combination, or if you just really do not want any oil in your routine. Now, drum roll please, possibly my favorite moisturizer of all time. I wish I had a bottle or sample to show you. This is from another line that we carry called Circadia. This particular moisturizer is called Aquaporin Hydrating Cream. I think just about every esthetician at Rasa is in love with this moisturizer. And I'm just going to kind of read from their website exactly how they describe it. It says, hydrate with natural oils to maintain and increase skin moisture. With the most effective hydrating agents, this amazing cream leaves skin feeling soft and healthy. It says that it's great for dry, dull, rough, chalky, flaking, or mildly irritated skin. I think it's great for all skin types. Of course, again, if you are super oily or acneic, use things like this with caution. Benefits: contains natural, I just want to read this because basically everything that I just said, this kind of confirms. Contains natural oils for their emollient, regenerative, and soothing properties. Boosts moisture, protecting from transepidermal water loss. Contains special cellular hydrators and active emollients. This particular moisturizer is loaded with peptides, avocado oil, olive oil, macadamia nut oil, grapeseed extract, and vitamin E. I can't say enough about that moisturizer. I probably will go on and buy the moisturizer as soon as I can log into MindBody, to be completely honest with you. Okay, so last but not least, I am super excited to try a new moisturizer that I have not tried yet. It just released, I think, a couple months ago, the Mangosteen Gel Moisturizer, which is part of our Mangosteen line that I love so much and that I've already talked to you about in the cleansing and exfoliating videos. So I'm just going to read exactly what it says here. Reveal a photo-ready complexion with this lightweight gel cream moisturizer. So again, I'm already thinking this is a great choice for someone who doesn't want something super heavy. This unique pore-minimizing, hydrating formula begins as a dewy gel, then beautifully melts into the skin for a smooth, matte finish. For best results, layer over the Mangosteen Daily Resurfacing Concentrate. We'll talk about that in another video. It contains mangosteen, which is an antioxidant-rich superfruit, protects skin from environmental damage, and promotes natural radiance. That is what you'll get with the entire line. The directions say apply a layer over the entire face and neck area and leave on. For a lighter application, mix a small amount of product in your hands with a few drops of water, like I said before. For extra hydration, apply a thicker layer in dry areas. Just another way that you can customize even just one product. Read the directions. It will tell you exactly what to do. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. My hands are already clean. And as I'm putting this on, again, like I probably just used way too much because, as I've told you before, these products are super highly concentrated. You do not need a lot at all. Like I said, this is my first time using this one, so I don't know how much I'll need. But if I know anything about Eminence or professional grade products, is that was probably way too much. But I'm just going to put it on. Oh my goodness. All right. So immediately, like I said, this is the first time I'm using it, and oh my goodness, I don't know how to explain it. It feels, wow, like exactly what it says, like a gel cream. It goes on like a gel, but then it's just like a very, very, very lightweight cream. Again, hard to explain, but it feels amazing. And it smells amazing, just like the rest of the Mangosteen line. It's a very popular line if you really like fragrance, certain smells. Wow. Okay. So I always press my moisturizer into my skin. The skin is like a sponge basically. And just think, if you're pressing it in, you're just trying to get it everywhere it needs to go, which is not just sitting on the top, but those active ingredients need to go in there. All right. So first impressions for that, it feels amazing. It smells amazing. It's a whole different experience, completely honest, to be completely honest with you, than any of the other moisturizers that I've personally tried with Eminence. I really like it. I might even consider getting this one for myself as well. All right, so that's pretty much all I have for you today. But before I let you go, I just want to let you know that we are offering a skincare sale for all of our skincare. So that's everything from Eminence to Circadia, even the Thirsty Face that everyone absolutely loves, which is that oil. That is all going to be 20% off starting Monday. So Monday through Sunday, 20% off of all of our skincare. The link will be right below this video. You can also access that through rossaspa.com through our Mind Body store. So please don't miss out on that, because again, 20% off of professional grade skincare is, I don't want to say unheard of, but for a whole week of that on everything, it's pretty much unheard of. Another tiny little tidbit before I leave, before I go, because this is just one of those misconceptions. A lot of my friends, and I'm sure some of you even watching, like to moisturize with straight oil. I'm going to tell you, although oils are great in moisturizers, as we just explained, it's an important part. The oil is not going to actually penetrate and hydrate your skin. Hydration comes from water. So the key is to get water to stay in the skin. The key is to pull water to the skin. And then ingredients like oil just help to protect the skin and keep that barrier, keep the water in the skin. But oil alone will not hydrate water. Will not hydrate your skin. Water will hydrate your skin. Oil will help to keep that hydration in. I hope that this was really informative for you guys. Does anybody have any questions for me? I will stay on for like just a moment. Hey, Wendy. You're very welcome. Hey, Val. Hey, Vivi. So nice to see you guys. I can't wait to see you guys all in person, to be completely honest with you. And yeah, I'm available for one-on-one skincare consultations. You can email your orders at rossaspa.com if you'd like to set that up. And I'm sure some of our other estheticians would be available for that as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was super helpful for you. Please get yourself a good moisturizer. If you do not have one and you didn't know what to do, please do that. Oh, I do have a question coming in. Moisturize AM and PM. Okay, I would say moisturize AM and PM every single day, no matter what. If you have certain conditions like maybe grade 3 acne, then we might talk about some other steps like hydrators that might not include like the shea butters and things like that. But yes, AM and PM. And then just remember, in the morning, you're also going to add your SPF, which that'll be a whole separate video because that is a very, very, very important topic. But yes, moisturize AM and PM. All right, guys, thank you so much. It was so good seeing you. And I hope this really helped. And I hope you have a really, really good day. Bye.